Hello viewers, you're welcome to IDC Learning Center YouTube channel. For today's video, we will be looking at Jamb Mathematics Questions and Answers 2023. This is simply a compilation of past Jamb Mathematics questions, and here I will be solving them. This video will definitely help you prepare for the Jamb you are about to take. To get started, let's look at the very first question. Simplify 213 base 4 times 223 base 4. So we have two numbers, 213 base 4 times 23 base 4. Whenever you are given bases that are not in base 10 and you are made to carry out any basic operation on them, you simply convert them to base 10 first. So I'm going to convert these base 4 numbers to base 10. To do that, let's start from the first number. I'll order from the unit digit. Let this be 0, let this be 1, let this be 2. I'll go over to the second number. I'll order again. Let this be 0, let this be 1. Starting from the first number, then start from the last digit here, which is 2. This will give me 2 times. Remember, this is the number is in base 4. Base 4. What do we have on top of the 2 is 2. Plus, I'm done with 2. We go to 1. 1 times base 4. What do you have on top of 1 is 1. You write it here. Plus, we go to 3. 3 times base 4. What do you have on top of 3 is 0. You write it here. I'm done with the first number. So this represents the first number. Let's move over to 23 base 4 times the second number. We have 2. 2 times, we are working on base 4. What do you have on top of 2 is 1. You write it here. Plus 3 times 4 raised to power 0. Because what we have on top of 3 is 0. Back to the first number. This is same thing as 2 times 4 raised to power 2 means 4 times 4 plus 1 times 4 plus 3 times. This 4 raised to the power of 0 is 1. In mathematics, anything raised to the power of 0 is always 1. Times 2 times 4 plus 3 times 4 raised to the power 1. Again, this 4 raised to the power 0 will give me 1. Okay, let's multiply through. This 4 times 4 is 16. 16 times 2 will give me 32. Plus 1 times 4 is 4. Plus 3 times 1 is 3. This represents the first number. Times 2 times 4, 8. 8 plus 3 times 1, 3. So 32 plus 4, 36. 36 plus 3 will give me 39 times 8 plus 3, 11. So 39 times 11 will give me 429. Now my answer is now in base 10. Alright, if you look at the options here, they are all in base 4. Since my answer is in base 10, this is not my final answer. Since what I've done so far and I've gotten this in base 10, I must now reconvert what the product of these two numbers back to base 4. To do that, I'll divide 429 by 4. Alright, 429 divided by 4 will give me 107, remainder 1. 107 divided by 4 will give me 26, remainder 3. 26 divided by 4 will give me 6, remainder 2. 6 divided by 4 will give me 1, remainder 2. Then 1 divided by 4 is 0, remainder 1, you bring out the 1. From down, you count upwards, it will give us 1, 2, 2, 3, 1. I've changed back to base 4 now, and this is a final answer. Now, if you look up the options, the right option is C. Question 2. In a class of 40 students, let C represents number of pupils in the class. There are 40 of them. 32 offer mathematics. Total number of students that offer mathematics is 32. 24 offer physics. Number that offers physics is 24. 4 offer neither mathematics nor physics. Neither any of them is 4. Then I've said how many offer both mathematics and physics? We don't know. Let it be X. Again, this X here represents the number that offers both mathematics and physics. Now, let's find out the number that offers only mathematics. Here, the number of students that offers only mathematics will be, remember, total number of students that offers mathematics is 32. So it will be the 32 total number which offers mathematics minus X which offers mathematics and physics. Remove the number that offers both maths and physics. You get the number that offers only mathematics. Now, the number of students that offers only physics will be total number of students that offers physics, which is 24, minus X, which offers mathematics and physics. Now, from what I've done now, the number of students that offers only mathematics, which is 32 minus X, plus the number of students that offers only physics, 24 minus X, plus the number of students that offers neither, plus the number of students that offers both of them, everything will give us 40, which is the total number of students in the class. Alright, now 32 minus X plus 24 minus X, let's bring this X closer, plus X plus 4 equal to 40. Let's sum up the whole numbers. 32 plus 24 will give me 56. 56 plus 4 will give me 60. Minus X is minus 2X. So let's say 1 minus X cancels X. I'll still be left with minus X. Okay, everything equal to 40. Let's now mix this up with this. Move collect like terms, move minus X to the right hand side. The negative sign will go. You have 60, move 40 to meet 60. It will become minus 40. So X equal to 60 minus 40, 20. Remember I said let X be the number of students that offers both of them. So the right answer is A, which is 20. Alright, let's look at the third question. Question 3. Question 3 says, find, we have this, 1 over 0.06 divided by 1 over 0.042 close bracket minus 1. The first thing we need to make this denominator a whole number. To do that, we move the decimal point 1, 2. So here, this 6 will be a whole number. Since I moved the decimal 2 places to make the denominator a whole number, I'll add 2 zeros to the numerator. Divide by, make this a whole number to the second denominator. We'll move 1, 2, 3. Okay, here it will give me 42. Since I moved 3 places to make the denominator a whole number, I'll add 3 zeros here. So let's close the bracket. Minus 1. Now we use the concept of KCF to solve further. K means keep the first fraction, which is 100 over 6. C means change, we change division to times. F means flip, we flip this fraction. So 42 goes up, 1000 comes down. Close bracket, remember minus 1. Okay, so these two zeros cancels these two zeros. 6 here 1, 6 into 42 is 7. So we'll have 7 over 10, close brackets, minus 1. Alright, this minus 1 means 1 over 7 over 10. I can still write this as 1 divided by 7 over 10. Then we use the concept of this KCF again. So we keep the 1, change the division to times and flip. So 1 times 10 is 10. 10 divided by 7 will give me approximately 1.43. Okay, if you punch it into the calculator, you'll get this. So the right answer is A. Okay, let's take question 4. A woman buys 270 oranges for 1,800. So the cost price here is 1,800. And sells at 5 for 40 naira. Let's find the selling price. The way she sold these oranges, she grouped them. Each 5 oranges cost 40 naira. So we need to find how many 5 is in 270, then multiplied by 40 to get the selling price. Come over here, let's divide 270 by 5. 5 into 27 is 5 remainder 2. Put it here, 5 into 24. So how many 5s do we have in 270? 54. Okay, so let's multiply 54 by 40. 0, 0, 16, 6 put 1, 4 times 5, 20 plus 1, 21. So 0, 6, 2, 1. The selling price will be 0, 6, 1, 2. So it's actually 2,160. That is the selling price. So the question says, what is our profit? Profit is selling price minus cost price. So profit will be selling price 2160 minus 1,800. 0, 6. Borrow 1 from 2, 2 reduces to 1, put the 1 here. 11 minus 8, 3. So the right answer is D, 360. Alright, question 5. This question says, simplify 1 minus bracket 7 over 3 times 5 over 4 close bracket plus 3 over 5. Using board mass, we solve for the term inside the bracket, but I'll just drag this one along. 1 minus 7 times 5, 35 over 3 times 4, 12 plus 3 over 5. Now, the next thing we need to do is to do addition. So let's rearrange. This one is a positive number, don't forget. So we have 1, bring the positive fraction, which is 3 over 5, minus 35 over 12. So 1 plus 3 over 5 will give us one whole number, 3 over 5 minus 35 over 12. Okay, so let's just change this to improper fraction. 5 times 1 is 5 plus 3 to give us 8 over 5 minus 35 over 12. At this junction, we'll look for the LCM of the denominators, which are 5 and 12. The LCM of 5 and 12 is 60. So we divide the LCM with the denominator and multiply with the numerator. 60 times 5, 60 divided by 5 is 12. 12 times 8 is 96. Minus 60 divided by 12 is 5. 5 times 35 give me 175. So 96 minus 175 will give me negative 79 over 60. So the right answer is B. Alright, question 6. Okay, this question says simplify brackets square root 98 minus square root 50 close bracket divided by square root 32. So let's break up 98 since it's not a perfect square, so we can get a perfect square. To do that, we have root 49 times 2. 49 times 2 will give me 98, so it's same thing. So minus, we'll do same for 50. To get a perfect square, let everything be in 2. 25 times 2 will give me 15. Now divide by, we do the same thing for the denominator. Root 16 times 2, also in 2, give me 32. Now, this square root affects all the digits involved. So I can rewrite this as root 49, root 2, because the square root affects both, minus root 25, root 2, they are still multiplying each other, divide by root 16, root 2. Root 49 is 7, 7 root 2, minus root 25 is 5, root 2, divide by root 16 is 4, root 2. Okay, so 7 root 2 minus 7 minus 5 root 2 will give me 2 root 2, divide by 4 root 2. So what can go? I can actually divide both sides by 2 root 2. Divide this side by 2 root 2. 2 root 2 cancels 2 root 2 is 1. How many times can 2 root 2 go into 4 root 2? Is 2 times. So the right answer is C, 1 over 2. Alright, question 7. The question says, a cinema hall contains a certain number of people. If 22.5% are children, 47.5% are men, and 84 are women, find the number of men in the hall. Let's bring out the numerical values in this question. Number of children is 22.5, which is something as 22.5%. Number of men is 47.5, which is something as 45%. They didn't give us the percentage of women, they gave us the number of women. So let's find the percentage of women. Remember, the total population must be 100%, since 100% means everything. So percentage of women will be 100% minus the sum of these two. 22.5% plus 47.5%. If you sum both, it will give us 70% if you punch it into the calculator. So 100% minus 70%. Percentage women will be 30%. Okay, so women, that is 30%. The number is 84. Men, that is 47.5%. The number will be more. Since it will be more, if more, less under, we just use proportion. So we divide 47.5%. If more, the less must be under, by 30%. Okay, now times 84 will give us our answer. So punch it into your calculator. 47.5 divided by 30 times 84. Your answer will be 100 and 33, which is option D. Question 8. 9 raised to the power 2x minus 1 divided by 27x plus 1 equal to 1. Express this in base 3. Same thing as in 3 raised to the power 2 is same thing as 9. Then 2x minus 1 over 3 raised to the power 3. Then x plus 1 equal to 1. So the basis we cancel. So I'll have something like this. 2, the numerator, brackets 2x minus 1 over 3 bracket x plus 1 equals to 1. Expand 2 times 2x, 4x minus 2 times 1, 2 over 3 times x, 3x plus 3 times 1, 3 equal to 1 as a whole number. All whole number have a denominator of 1. So cross multiply. 4x minus 2 times 1 will give me 4x minus 2 equal to 3x plus 3 times 1 will give me 3x plus 3. Collect like terms, move 3x to the left hand side. We'll have 4x minus 3x equal to 3. Move minus 2 to the right hand side, it will give you plus 2. 4x minus 3x will give me x. 3 plus 2 will give me 5. X is 5. The right answer is B. Alright, question 9. They gave us the universal set in this question. That U equal to even numbers between 0 and 30. Let's mention them. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. Then P equal to multiples of 6 between 0 and 30. Let's mention them. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. Then Q multiples of 4 between 0 and 30. Let's mention them. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. Okay? Then find PUQ complement. So before we look for that, we need to find P union Q. That means what is in P and Q, but you must mention them once. So what do they have in common? We have 4 in Q, 6 in P, 8 in Q. There's no 10, but there's 12 in both of them, so I'll pick one. There's no 14, there is 16. No, oh, there is 18, there is 20, no 22, there is 24, there is 28, and then there is 30. Right, just pick out all the numbers you can find in P and Q, or just let them appear once. So now I have P union Q, but they said we should find P union Q C. That means what is in the universal set that is not in P union Q. That is the meaning of this. So there is 2 in the universal set. That is not here. 4 is here. 6 is here. 8, 10. 10 is in the universal set and is not there. 12, 14 is there, is not here. 16, 18, 20, 22 is there. 24, 26 is there. I think that's all. So P union Q complement, these are just the numbers that are in the universal set that are not in P union Q, PUQ. So the answer is 2, 10, 14, 22, 26, which is A. Question 10. X varies directly as a product of, let me be writing, X varies directly as a product, that's U times V, and inversely as their sum. So you divide, inversely you divide by their sum. Okay, if X equals to 3 when U is 3 and V is 1, what is the value of X if U is 3 and V is 3? So let's insert the constant. So X equal to constant of proportionality, KU V over U plus V. Now let's find K. To do that, we make it the subject of the formula. Let's cross multiply. KUV equal to X times U, XU, plus X times V, XV. Or we can just say X bracket U plus V to show that X is multiplying both of them. To get K, you divide both sides by U and V. Divide this side by UV. Right? Cross multiply. So UV cancels UV. K equal to X bracket U plus V, close bracket over UV. So K equal to, in the question, X is 3, 3 bracket U is 3 when V is 1 plus 1, close bracket. U is 3 times when V is 1. So K is, solve for the term inside the bracket. 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 times 3, 12. Divide by 3 times 1, 3. 12 divided by 3 is 4. I've gotten the value of K, which is 4. Now I can solve for the value of X. Remember, this is the formula for X here. X is KUV over U plus V. So X is equal to K, which is 4, times U when U is 3 here, times when V is 3. Divide by, remember we said let U be 3 and plus, let V be 3. So X equal to 4 times 3, 12, 12 times 3, 36, divided by 3 plus 3, 6. 36 divided by 6 will give me 6. So X is 6, which is C. Alright, let's look at question 11. This question says, find the value of X and Y respectively if 3X, okay, let me bring it out. 3X minus 5Y plus 5 equal to 0. 4X minus 7Y plus 8 equal to 0. Find the value of X and Y. This is simultaneous equation. Let this be equation 1. Let this be equation 2. I enjoy using elimination method, so I'm going to just use elimination method. Elimination method simply means you have to eliminate one of the variables. It's either we eliminate the X or we eliminate the Y. So I'm going to eliminate the X. To do that, I'll multiply the first equation by 4. So that I want the values of X for both of them to be the same. Then I'll multiply the second equation by 3. So if I do that, 4 times 3x will give me 12x minus 4 times 5, 20y plus 4 times 5, 20 equal to 4 times 0, 0. Multiply the second equation by 3. 3 times 4, 12x minus 3 times 7, 21y plus 3 times 8, 24 equal to 0. Now, if you look at this equation, even if we add up 12x plus 12x, it won't give me 0. It won't eliminate. To eliminate this, I need to multiply equation 2 by 1. 12x times minus multiplied by minus becomes negative. 21y minus times minus 21y, this turns positive. Okay, minus times plus, this turns negative now. Okay, remember this rule: minus times minus is plus, plus times plus is plus, minus times plus is minus, plus times minus is minus. Whenever the signs are the same, is positive. If they are not the same, is negative. So let's add up this. 12x minus 12x is 0. You've seen they've cancelled. Minus 20y plus 21y will give me, hold on. Okay, I'll be left with y. Minus 21y plus 21y will give me y. Plus 20 minus 24 will give me minus 4 equal to 0. So to get the value of y, move minus 4 to the right hand side, the minus will go, so y is 4. Now that I know the value of y, which is 4, I'll go to any of the equation and plug the value of y there. Let's look at equation 1 again, which is 3x minus 5y plus y, 5 equal to 0. When y is 4, it will be 3x minus 5 times y, which is 4, plus 5 equal to 0. So 3x minus 5 times 4 minus 20 plus 5 equal to 0. 3x minus 20 plus 5 is minus 15 equal to 0. Move minus 15 to the right hand side. To give you 3x equal to 15, the minus will go. Divide both sides by 3. 3 here 1, 3 here 1, 3 here 1, 3 here 5. So x is 5, y is 4. So 5 and 4 is the right answer. You must mention x first before you mention y. Okay, question 12. 3 consecutive terms of a geometric progression are given as, look at the 3 terms, n minus 2, n, and n plus 3. Find the common ratio. How do you get the common ratio? Common ratio is the second term, like n is the second term here, divided by the first term, or common ratio is also, it can be the third term, like you have n plus 3 divided by the second term, which is n. So common ratio, you just divide the second term of the sequence with the first term, or simply find the ratio of any 2 consecutive terms by taking the previous term, like I've done. Now I can rewrite this as n over n minus 2 equal to n plus 3 over n, cross multiply. N times n will give me n squared equal to, then n minus 2 close bracket bracket n plus 3. It has to multiply this as well. So n squared equal to, this n times this n will give me n squared. This n times the plus 3 give me plus 3n. Now I'm done with n, go to minus. So minus 2 times this n will give me minus 2n. So minus 2 times the plus 3 will give me, minus times plus is minus 2 times 3, 6. So n squared equal to n squared plus 3n minus 2n will give me n minus 6. Move, collect like terms, move this here. So you have n squared minus n squared equal to n minus 6. So n minus 6, n squared minus n squared is 0. To n equal to move, collect like to move minus 6 to the right hand side, n is 6. Now, remember that I said the common ratio r is n over n minus 2. So common ratio will be n, which is 6 over 6 minus 2. Alright, so sorry, let me create space here. R equal to 6. 6 minus 2 is 4. Reduce to the lowest term. 2 into 6, 3. 2 into 4, 2. So the right answer is 3 over 2, which is D. Alright, let's look at question 13. Factorize completely 4abx minus 2axy minus 12b squared x plus 6bxy. So the first thing we need to do is to group what we have. Group this and then group this. What can I can remove 2a from both of them. So if I remove 2a from the first one, sorry, I can even remove 2ax, yes. If I remove 2ax, I'll be left with 2b minus, if I remove 2ax, I'll be left with y. I can remove minus 6bx from the second one. If I remove minus 6bx, I'll be left with 2b. Then if I remove minus 6bx, I'll be left with minus y. If I use minus 6bx to multiply each of the terms I have here, I'll get what I have here. So since what I have in this bracket and this bracket are the same, you pick one. Meanwhile, we have to put 2ax minus 6bx in the bracket. Then since these two are the same, you pick one. You have 2b minus y. Okay, this bracket is in the lowest term, but I can still factorize this. I can still bring out 2x from each of them. If I remove 2x, I'll be left with a here, minus I'll be left with 3b here. Bracket, bracket, then you have 2b minus y. I can't factorize further, so this is the answer, which is 2x, a minus 3b, bracket, y minus 2b. Yes, so this is the answer, C. Okay, so don't 2x, a minus 3b, sorry, not C, is a. 2x, a minus 3b, 2b, yeah, this is what I got, A. Okay, let's look at question 14. Question 14 says, the sum of the first n terms of an arithmetic progression is 252. If the first term is minus 16 and the last term is 72, find the number of terms in the series. In this question, the sum of the first n term of an AP has been given. Sum of the first n term has been given as 252. The first term here, which is A, has been given as, the first term is minus 16. The last term, let me represent it as L, has been given as 72. Now, in case we are just given the first term and the last term of any AP, we can directly use the formula sum of n equal to n over 2 bracket A plus L to find the sum of n terms like they've asked us to do. So, sum of n, we have 252 equal to n, we don't know, that is what we are looking for. That's number of terms over 2, bracket the first term, which is a, is minus 16, plus last term, which is 72. So this over 1 cross multiply, it will give us n bracket minus 16 plus 72 equal to 252 times 2 will give us 504. N times minus 16n plus 72n equal to 504. So 72n minus 16n, 72 minus 16, pick one here, it reduces to 6, this is 12. That will give us 56n. 56n equal to 504. To get the n term, you divide both sides by 56. Divide this side by 56. 56 here 1, 56 here 1. 504 divided by 56 will give us 9. N is 9, which is option D. Alright, question 15. This question says, a trapezium has two parallel sides of length 5 centimeters and 9 centimeters. If the area is 21 centimeters square, find the distance between the parallel sides. You know that area of a trapezium is A plus B, which is the two parallel sides, divided by 2 times the height. Now they want us to find the distance between the two parallel sides. They are simply asking us to find H, the height. So they gave us the area as 21. 21 equal to parallel length 5 and 9, so we have 5 centimeters plus 9 centimeters, close brackets, divide by 2, find the height. This over 1 cross multiply. If you do that, 5 cm plus 9 cm will give us 14 centimeter each, equal to 2 times 21, 42. Now to get the height, what do? You simply divide both sides by 14, divide this side by 14. 14 here 1, 14 here 1. 14 here 1, 14 into 42 is 3. So the height is 3 centimeters, which is A. Question 16. Find the slope of the curve 2x squared plus 5x minus 3 at bracket 1 minus 4. Okay, so y equal to 2x squared plus 5x minus 3. Differentiate y in respect to x. So dy dx. If you differentiate this, it will be 2 times this 2, 4, then minus 1 from the power. X, you'll be left with 1. Plus, if you differentiate this is raised to power 1 times 5 is 5, then minus 1, it will now give me x raised to power 0, which is same thing as 1. Anything raised to power 0 is 1. If you differentiate constant, you get 0. So I'll have 4x plus 5. But now this represents x. So since there's no y here, I won't bother with the 4. But since there's x, replace the x with 1, you have 4 times 1 plus 5. 4 times 1 is 4 plus 5 is 9. The right answer is D. Question 17. By how much is the mean of 30, 56, 31, 55, 43, and 44 less than the median? Let's find the mean first. Mean simply means average. You add all the numbers and divide by how many they are. Plus 31, plus 55, plus 43, plus 44. How many are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you sum everything up and divide by 6. So the mean will be, if you sum everything up, it will give us 259. Now divide 259 by 6. The answer will be 43.167. Now let's get the median. Median, you simply arrange from the smallest to the biggest or biggest to the smallest and pick out the middle term. So from the smallest you have 30, 31, 43, 44, 55, and 56. Let's get the middle one, 1, 2, 1, 2. So we have two numbers. If you have two numbers like we have here, the middle one will be, you sum them up and divide by 2. 43 plus 44 divide by 2. Okay, 43 plus 44 is 87. 87 divided by 2, we have 43.5. The question says, by how much is the mean less than the median? Okay, so our answer will just be median minus mean. What is the median? 43.5 minus 43.167. Complete this with zeros. You can solve this way or you can punch it into the calculator, but it will sure give you 0.33, which is C. Alright, question 18. The range of 4, 3, 11, 9, 6, 15, 19, 23, 27, 24, 21, and 16 is what? What is range? Range is simply the largest number minus the smallest, the biggest minus the smallest. That is range. Is that okay? So, since I said range is highest minus lowest, the highest number here is 27 and the lowest is 3. So the range is 24. The answer is D. Question 19. On a pie chart, there are 4 sectors of which 3 angles are 45 degree, 90 degree, and 135 degree. They didn't give us the 4th angle. So let the 4th angle be X since it wasn't given. Remember, the total sum of angle is always 360 degree. So, to get the 4th angle, 45 degree plus 90 degree plus 135 degree plus the 4th angle, which is X degree, must give me 360 degree. 45 plus 90 plus 135 will give me 270. So 270 degree plus X degree equal to 360 degree. Collect like terms. Move 270 to the right hand side, which it will turn to negative. We have 360 minus 270. X, which is the 4th degree, now will be 260 minus 360 minus 270, 90 degree. So how much is the largest sector? The question says, if the smallest sector represents 98 naira, how much is the largest? If the smallest represents 28 naira, the largest will be, okay, that will be, let's figure this out. Like I said before, what is the smallest? The smallest is 45 degree. If 45 degree, which is the smallest, represents 28 naira, the biggest is 135 degree, it will represent something more. Let's use proportion. if more or less under. So to give me 135 divided by 45 times 28/1. So if you punch this into the calculator, your right answer will be 84 naira. Okay, let's look at the last question for today. A bag contains 5 black balls and 3 red balls. 2 balls are picked at random without replacement. What is the probability that the black and red balls are picked? So in this question, the black balls BB are 5. The red balls RB. Red balls are 3. Total number of balls will give me 5 plus 3, 8. Probability of picking a black ball will be 5 out of 8, since you have 5 balls out of 8 balls. Probability of picking a red ball will be 3 out of 8. Now, what is the probability that a black and red balls are picked? So the probability of picking a black and red ball will simply be the probability of black times probability of red plus probability of red times probability of black. So probability of black is 5/8 times probability of red. Probability of red is 3/8 plus probability of red, which is 3/8 plus 3/8 times probability of black, which is 5/8. So this will give me 15/64 plus 15/64. Sorry, a slight mistake here. Probability of the red, if the black is 5/8, the red has to be 3/7. So this has to be 3/7, and this has to be 3/7. Sorry for the mistake. Alright. So 5 times 3, 15. 8 times 7, 56. Plus 15/56. This will give me, since the denominator are the same, pick one. 15 plus, this is 30. So my final answer will be 15/28. Thank you for staying with me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I want you to expect other interesting Jamb videos. And if you have any requests to make, kindly do. For now, I'm going to say bye.